And hello there Droogs, and welcome to a quick look strokes tutorial for Fleeting Ages, just out of early access on Steam. Let's see if it's been worth the wait. Okay, and we're in. As you can imagine, usual WASD and all that to move. There is no crouch, space to jump. And it's pretty much like every other early access survival game, or technically no longer early access. Start with nothing but the bare minimums. In this case you have a basic tool with which you can gather wood, stone, but not pigs. And that's it, let's start gathering. As you can see, graphically it's not particularly stunning. You'll also notice the sound locators are a bit bugged, although it sounds like there's a pig almost on top of me, or a herd of pigs. They're quite some distance. And trust me, with this basic weapon you do not want to try fighting. You'll just get your ass handed to you on a plate basically. What you want to do is head over towards that rock outcropping. Yeah, graphically it's pretty average at best. Certainly nothing too visually appealing. Not visually offensive either though, I suppose. You see, there are two types of rock resource in this game. There are these little single rocks, which there aren't a great many, but once you harvest them they're gone for good. Then there are these outcroppings. If you sort of walk around them, you should find... ah, there we go. Somewhere where you can start gathering rocks from it, albeit very slowly. So let's call up our inventory. Now set spawn. And the first thing you want to do, which I believe is 5 wood and 3 rock, is your workbench. And this will make the heart of our camp. And now, get back to collecting more resources. And they're pretty much par for the course. The beginning of these games is pretty slow. The very first thing you should want to get... what am I short of? Oh, I need 5 stone. Yeah, it's this beginning of all of the survival games really. Slow, grindy, building up your resources. You'll actually find that the stone pickaxe is probably the only tool you really particularly need at the beginning. So down on your right you have your health, your food and your stamina bars. Down on your left your select bar. You might think that relates to keys 1, 2, 3 and 4 on your keyboard. But you actually press 1 to select between them. When we get some food, which we shall have shortly, you'll see how the other keys work. Ah, and a bear. We need some stone really quickly. Because trust me on this one, the only weapon in this game worth having is a spear. Let's drag that and drop that in there. And let's go show you the combat. Yeah, this is combat. Not going to give Mountain Blade a run for its money in the melee stakes. Come on. Surprised he hasn't called any of his mates over. That happens a lot in this game. You start fighting one animal, And next thing you know, you'll have several of them fighting you. Right, with that we might as well make a little bit of armour. And now you see another annoyance. It stays inside the inventory even when you've applied it to your character. And this is an annoyance because you actually have an encumbrance level, although it doesn't tell you that. So as you collect more and more materials, you can suddenly find yourself overweight, which reduces your speed to a crawl. But there is no indicator as to what that weight is. I think it's around 80 kilos at a guess. Let's get some more rock, because as you see, your tools and weapons have weapon degradation. Ooh. Don't be too impressed. I don't think the weather effect actually does anything. I don't think it makes you ill or affects your health. So you will always want to have at least 2 stone spears in this game. Trust me on that one. The next one is, let's make some of these. Oh, come on. Let's go get some food. Food is basically free resources. Sometimes animals will drop some meat. Sometimes chopping down trees will give you apples. And then finally there's fishing. A mini sub-game of sorts. It's easy enough to get the hang of then. Full fishing rod selected. Point at the big blue wet thing. Make sure there's no animals coming. Left click to cast. Just keep it held down. And eventually should see a fish at the end. So left click, hold, wait. Kind of the whole point of this game. Today. Right. We also need more wood to do some cooking. So yeah, it's basically very average. The concept is certainly quite interesting. Eventually you're supposed to travel through the ages, going through from the Stone Age here, into the Bronze Age, to the Iron Age. But I'm not 100% sure what is the key trigger. Because I did enter the Bronze Age in another playthrough, but I don't know how, whether it's just you build enough items, kill enough animals. And that's pretty much it then. Oh yes, we need to build a fire. So, find a spot, E rotates things, left click to place. To eat, inventory, drag it to your food slot, and whenever you're hungry, press Q. The third slot there is just for holding ammunition such as arrows. But as I said earlier on, so far in this game, the spear has been the only worthwhile weapon to have. The clubs seem outright broken. They have no reach. That there I think is coal, by the way, that one. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you know the drill. The one tool you will definitely need is a hammer, which we'll check in a minute. I'll show you how to put up your tents construction. The one good thing is when you do get into the Bronze Age, you do get more items that you can build. Oh, there we go, got a couple of apples as well. So have we got enough to begin looking at the wrong thing. No, what do we need? 5 wood logs and 5 stone. Let's go get another tree. Hopefully avoid more of the tedious combat. Because the animals in this game have an absolute hatred for you. They will come screaming in from absolutely miles away to give you a kicking. The rage and hate these animals possess for you makes Darth Vader look like a brony. And as I said, the sound locator is slightly screwed as well. So one that can sound miles away, one that's literally on top of you makes no sound at all until you're being hit by it. And early game they can hit quite hard. Right, let's craft the tent. So you need 5 wood logs and 5 stone, which is just to make the foundation. Once we actually place it, very much like the forest or savage lands, you'll need a stone hammer to put it together. And which again, you just need the right resources, and it removes them from your inventory to build up the item. So again, nothing new and groundbreaking. Combat's pretty tedious, and the most frustrating thing of all, or the 2 most frustrating things of all, if you get killed, you only have a very short time to get back to the items you've dropped before they despawn in a single player game. And the reason this becomes even more frustrating is that so far I haven't found any way of making a storage locker of any sort. So this is literally the game. Run out, quickly collect some resources, kill a few pigs and bears and wolves, and then run back. Over and over. So yeah, that's about it, Droogs. A very average game, nothing really new to the table, interesting concept, but even when you do get to another age you do get humans to fight, but they're even worse than the animals. So hopefully that should have helped. Oops, talking of that, here we go. Yeah, they do that at night as well, they sort of home into your camp. Come on boy, roll over, play dead. Good boy. Come on. And sometimes they run away as well. Your cowardice does you no credit, dog. Come on, Pooch. Down we go. Yeah, this is combat. So hopefully that's made things a bit clear for you, Droogs. Oh, I forgot to mention you can also collect clay from underwater apparently, but I've never actually found any so far. And this sums up Fleeting Ages. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you liked this video, to give us a thumbs up, add any comments in below, and I'll see you soon, Droogs. Bye now.